Well, hello, and welcome back again to the tower. So, we do have the update. It's the modules update. I'm actually going to go ahead and change my one skin real quick. I forgot to do that, but that's fine. We can get the reward together. And now we do get some of these new rewards here, so that's nice. Oh, we'll do the energy net thing too real quick. That's a very easy one to do. Go up to tier 14. Woo, demon mode. So, how are you doing? I do hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, this is a big update. This is the modules update. We have a lot to talk about. There's a lot that I don't know. So basically, because this entire update revolves around basically trying to draw things, I haven't done any draws. I wanted to save that for the video. So here we are. Come on, give me my third one. It took a while, actually, for these missions to start. Oh, there it goes. There we go. We can grab that. And we will, of course, get the one workshop upgrade later. So let me go ahead and go home. We'll switch our cards back. We're back in tier 6 still. That's our coin. That's my total coin bonus. You can see the breakdown there. Before we get too into modules, let's kind of do a recap of all the other things that are going on. So obviously you can see I have 770 stones, not getting the third beam this week. If we come here to the tournament, I actually didn't update the game until after the tournament, and I managed to get to stage 22,092. That is a new record for me in the Platinum League. I did finish on first place, so that's great. So I guess I just don't do well against whatever this one was. This was armored. For whatever reason, that is my weakness. But you can see I made it here. So, also the event is coming to conclusion now. This has thrown a wrench in things. I don't know if this is worth it. I really don't understand how this works. Personally, I'm not going to spend any of my event currency until I better understand how this works. I really wanted to go ahead and finish up my golden bot. I am basically 3 upgrades away from being done. And obviously this was the B rerun event, so this was an expensive one for me because I had to grab the backgrounds. But I'm just not going to spend this. I don't understand what I know what these are, but I can't imagine it's worth purchasing these. Because you can just farm them from playing the game, so I don't understand. But everybody was saying like, oh, screw bots, let's do this. I don't know. Because I'm indecisive, I just decided not to do anything. And you can see I have completed everything in the event. There was this mission. I hate this mission so much. The demon mode mission. I hate it so much, but it's done. It is my least favorite mission because you can't demon mode more than once. So I have to go to tier 14 and just spam it over and over. It's really annoying. But we did get both the honey drop, very nice, and the stinger, both very nice relics. And, of course, we just have a little bit left to go here. So, that's where the event is. We talked about the tournament. We're going to talk about research, and it's going to be brief now because now I'm not spending gems on research anymore, at least in the short term. Yep, we're basically doing critical factor, damage, super crit multiplier, and super crit chance, and spotlight missiles. When I get spotlight missiles up to rank 18, which is just one more after this one, I will then go through and we will start working on all of the ones we haven't done. So, like, I'll get my inner mine rotation speed up to 20. I'll get the blast radius up to 20. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do here. So, that's sort of the plan there. Alright, that kind of finishes that off. And yeah, so now that I have something, now let's go to modules, because this is going to be the big thing here. So, I will tell you this. Once I got a rare module for each slot, I did turn on, go to Shatter, Auto Shatter new common modules. Any common module you get, once you have a rare one, they're pointless. So you could probably just start this with that checked. So back to the inventory now, of course. Let's look at what modules do. So there's 4 different types. And each type basically has 4 unique types, and we'll get into that later. So there's a cannon module for attack upgrades, an armor module for defense upgrades, a generator module for utility upgrades, and a core module for ultimate weapon upgrades. Of those, the epic ones, there's 4 epic ones, and each one of the epic ones has a unique effect. And basically, there's basically one S tier one for each one. So we're gonna see all of this as we go forward. All right. And as you can see, I already have, I don't know how I have 245 of the diamond and so few of everything else. Well, I mean, I have 335 of the circle. I have very few square and triangles, but I mean, and that's weird because so I'm getting more weapons and ultimate weapons, which is technically a good thing. Now, you get a chance from bosses to get a drop, and the drop will be, I have to think. The drop is supposed to be common and rare. It's really weird because I really wish instead of common, rare, blah, 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 that they would have just gone tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6. There's 6 tiers. It goes, it goes common, rare, which is so weird. Every game I've ever played, common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, mythic, right? That's Idle Kingdom defense. In this game, it's common, rare, epic, legendary, mythic, and ancestral. Still 6 tiers. Just they skipped uncommon for whatever reason. So these are basically, rare is basically uncommon. And the only way to get epic or above, so tier 3 or above, is through gambling. So we're going to basically just gamble. Well, you do get 10 free tickets, and let's kind of go over this because this is basically the update. So like we talked about, there's the 4 types. You get effects on each module that you can reroll. So it's sort of like if you watch my Idle Kingdom defense here. These are like awakenings that you could reroll. What a concept, right? Obviously, the more you lock and stuff like that, the more expensive it gets. And here's the drop rates. Yeah, Epic is a 2.5% chance of a drop. Mostly going to get commons, which are just trash. And you're guaranteed an Epic module if you don't get an 150. That, to me, is sort of low. I feel like this should have been, like, 75. Whatever, I guess. And you can merge modules to increase their rarity. So the thing is, in my opinion, with merging, because you have to be epic to get all the way to, I don't know what, I'm assuming this is, like, you have to use epics to get here. If you start with a base that is rare, from what I understand, you can only merge a rare up to ancient. Mythic. This is mythic. And you cannot merge a mythic. You cannot merge one that starts as rare to ancestral, which is green. I don't know if that's true. But that's what I understand. Oh, I see. So you need to use the same type, or two different types. Oh boy. Well, anyways, if I'm wrong, then we can talk about it later. But for now, let's just gamble. All right, we got yay. Okay, well we know this is, what is this? Garbage. Trash. 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 Basically everything's trash, but okay, we got a good one. This is not one of the good epic ones, but it is an epic one. And so, okay, so we can just skip to the summary. So like I said, I just auto shard all the commons. Now obviously I can just go ahead and equip this. So you can see right here, now I have a 1% defense, and the defense absolute doesn't matter. And this is 1% defense and 20% health. Maybe I'm wrong about... I don't know. Can I merge rare ones to get an epic one and merge that epic one with this epic one to buff it? I don't know. This is where I have lots of questions about this, and I don't know what I'm doing. But the important thing is you want to have good ones with unique effects. So now the obvious thing is I have 1,800 gems. Yep, this is where they're all going. We're just going to skip, I think. All right, that's a bunch of trash. We'll do another pull. Skip. Trash. Another pull. Skip. Okay, we got 2 epics here, so we'll look at those. So we can come over here to these are the triangle ones. That's really not a good unique effect, but it is. Both of these are trash epic ones. I guess we'll take this one. Now you can do a reroll here, and this lets you reroll these, and as you lock things, it makes it harder. So I guess we'll take this guy. Okay. And go back, and let's see. Skip. What do you know? A bunch of garbage. These are all, yeah. Yeah, all common, 2 rare. Okay. Now, I am kind of filling up my inventory here. And this is where I don't know what to do with these. Alright, well I got 10 slots left, and we'll skip. Now I have less than 10 slots. I don't know what to do now. I'm extremely not sure what I do from here. So we have all these weapon ones. Now they don't get any effects because they're not rare. Epic. And, oh, there's a chart. Let me find the chart real quick. Okay, so here's the chart of the different types. So there's Astral, Deliverance, which is projectile damage. Being Annihilator, which gives you extra super crits. Which, sorry, this is when it bounces, you get extra projectile damage for Astral. Death Penalty is basically 15% chance to mark an enemy for death when it spawns. Which is... Can that hit a boss? Is that 15% chance to just kill a boss? That could be really good. And Havok Bringer is 20% chance for Rend Armor to instantly go to max. I have no idea which one of those is supposed to be S tier. I would assume, being naive, that it's the Being an Annihilator. Because I'm assuming Death Penalty would not work on a boss. I could be wrong. Now for armor, there's Antimatter Anti-Cube Portal, which enemies take up to 25 times damage after they're hit by Shockwave. Negative Mass Projector, that's one we actually have. That's the Orb debuff one. The Wormhole Redirector, which is health regen, can heal up to package max recovery. Space Displacer, which is landmines have a chance to spawn as an inner landmine. And instead of a normal one, these mines moved and organized around the tower. If I'm guessing, I would be going with Space Displacer because of how strong inner landmines can be. Then there's Generators, which is... We have this one, the Singularity, which increases the bot range. I'm assuming this is just complete garbage. You'd never use it. Galaxy Compressor, this is the one you want. Because the recovery package... The recovery packages reduce the cooldown of all ultimate weapons. I don't think there's anything close to that one. And we also have Pulsar Harvester. Each time a projectile hits an enemy, there is a chance that it would reduce the enemy's health and attack by 1. And there's a Black Hole Digester, which is a 10% extra coin per kill bonus. For each free upgrade you got on the current wave, Free upgrades cannot increase the tower range. I don't think that's really that great. I think you really want the Galaxy compressor here. And then the final one, and I know it's going to be the one you want, is Ohm chip. What I was curious is if they were saying that the ones you want were, like, if these were in order, right? And this is, the space displacer is actually the worst one, because that can't be right, because this is Galaxy compressor, is clearly S tier, so never mind. And the reason I say that is because Ohm chip, this is clearly the S tier one you want for your core here, because Spotlight will rotate to focus on a boss. This effect can only happen again after 3, 2, 1, 0 bosses. Clearly that's the one you want, because then your Spotlight will always be on the boss, which is, what you want. The Harmony Conductor, the Poison, that doesn't sound very good. The Chain Lightning Shock chance of multiply, that sounds good, but that's not, what's the issue? What do I die to? I die to bosses. I don't die to other things. Multiverse Nexus is really interesting if you get it all the way to Ancestral, because that means your golden, assuming you get it there, your Death Wave, Golden Tower, and Black Hole could get to a 90-second cooldown. Anything less than that really isn't worth it. I already have all those synced up. This could be really good if you're just starting out to sync things up, but I've already have everything synced up, so it's not really useful to me unless I got it to Ancestral. And oh boy, I don't even want to think about how hard that is. Okay, so that kind of covered the upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and take this off now. And yeah. So I really don't know what to do. Because see, this is the Chrono Sync, which I have to pull that sheet up. I don't even know what anything does. Because I've heard you shouldn't dismantle these. But I'm running out of inventory space. Like, what else am I going to do? I guess I could try merging them. I didn't expect to have inventory issues this early. Hold on. Alright, so I had to ask some questions, because I had questions. I had a lot of questions. So here's kind of the gist. You don't want to shatter your rares. You can merge them up to epics and then combine them, which is good to know. So you only want to shatter your commons. And allegedly, you have a module limit of like 300, which I was kind of surprised by, because as you can see, that's not what we're seeing here. So let's just keep. I will take the risk for you. So let's see. We have 8 slots. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we should get these 2. Okay. Okay, down to 6 slots. That's good. Let's do another 10 draw. Skip. Okay. Down to 2 slots here. Let's do it. Okay, that was 1 slot left. Yep. Last one. So we did get an epic. This is a space displacer. That's nice. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, this is the one I wanted, I think. Okay, so wait a second. We have 12 new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or that's 5. That's 9. Okay. I can't tell. Yeah, I knew I was going to have a gem there. I can't tell if I've maxed my inventory or not. So I have 15, 11, 26. I don't know why I have so few here. 33. Which one's this? 33. And I didn't get any good ones here. So this is 12. So that's 45. Did I happen to get... All right, 15, 30. So I just happened to get an exact 45. Okay. The only one I really want, the one that I didn't even equip it. It's this one up here. Is this guy, the space displacer. Landmines have a 15. This is the one I wanted. I think this is the one I wanted. This is why I haven't like leveled anything, because I don't really know what I want. I think this is at least a cool one for me to mess around with. So now, see, I don't have many squares, and let's see, and the thing is, I don't know what I want to create. Now, one thing is, you have to look at the icon. Your true epics have this icon. These guys, when you upgrade them or you merge them, will not have that icon. So let's see. See, I really wish I knew which ones I wanted. You know, I want an ohm chip. Do I have any ohm chips? No, merge. Over here. ChronoSync. This is such a confusing system to me. Galactic Librarian. Eon Mind. I can't merge to an ohm chip, can I? There's no way to sort this either, is there? Wait, what is this? ChronoSync. That's a ChronoSync. This is a matrix sim. This is a Galactic Librarian. Yeah, so this is where I really am at a loss. I don't know what I want to upgrade. And I find this system very confusing. I also dislike that there's no sort. Like, I want to sort things. You know what? We can at least level the one that I know that I want. I'm just disappointed because it's this guy. The space displacer. It's not really going to help me because I'm not really after tower health right now. This is like the least useful one I could get. All right, let's go back to inventory. What do I have this? What's over here? Yeah, it's not really good either. All right, let's try just upgrading this. Let's see what this does. I get 5% tower health. And it slowly uses up my little squares here. Obviously, the amount of coins is trivial here. Okay, so this is interesting. I can level them all up independently, and it doesn't matter because they all use their different things here. So I could get my space displacer up to that. Now, can I merge it? I don't really need to merge it. I guess it gives me a flat bonus for merging it. But I can only merge it with another space displacer. Okay. I really don't understand. Because I don't think there's a rare space displacer. So yeah, I really do not understand this system, and I find it. I basically, I'll be honest, I've been trying to find a write-up before I made this video. So you know what? It's not the end of the world if I don't do anything, which is likely what I'm going to do here, and I'm going to just ask you guys for your advice. What should I be leveling? What are the S tier for each one? Did I make a mistake? Leveling up this one. Is this the S tier? I think this is the S tier unique effect. Do you agree for this slot? I don't know. I do feel like what I need to do is just continue to farm gems. I feel like this... I need so many more gems to try and get good slots here. I really was hoping I would pull an ohm chip because, again, I know I want an ohm chip. So having that, then it's like, oh, just max the ohm chip. That's a given, right? Let's see one other thing before we... Did the cost to reroll? No, the cost to reroll did not go up. So let's humor me. I have tons of these. Shockwave size, okay, kind of interesting. Knockback force. Orb speed, I like it. Alright, I'll take it. I'll leave that. +1 orb speed, +3% defense. Again, I'm supposed to be going offense, but I just didn't draw a... You just have to save up gems. So this is where all my gems will be going. That said, that's enough of that. I don't like systems I don't understand, and there's no write-up for me to understand right now. So, but what I did want to do is go ahead and get some levels in damage here. 5330. Working on getting this to 5600. That's our next goal. That's really not much. And we can claim this, and we got 55 squares. So those daily missions are actually going to become really important. Oh, I got some more. I can level this up some more. Use it max. Okay, so I mean, I feel weird leveling this, but I feel like it's okay to level this because, oh, what else am I going to do? So that's kind of interesting. We can take a look at it to see if we can notice the orb speed. I can't notice the orb speed, can you? So again, I really would appreciate your help with this update. I really wish I could tell you, oh yeah, this is how you do it. I don't know. Oh, okay, we can see I'm pulling in my inner mines. Okay, they kind of move wow, I got a lot of them already. Oh wow, that looks kind of cool. Okay, I see. I don't regret leveling that one up because this seems like it's going to be really useful. Like, look at how many inner landmines I already have. They do rotate... Maybe they rotate the same speed as what I have. Wow, that's a huge defensive matrix I'm building up. Huh. Wow. Now, the reason I picked ILM is for two reasons. One is just look at how awesome this looks. Look at how awesome this looks for me to have a swarm. That plus I know that ILM plus, you know, these mines will just supercharge in power with ILM plus. More and more damage. Obviously, I don't have ILM plus. That's like a million light years away. But I can see this being... Just because, like, imagine, like, a boss actually got in here. Look at how many mines I have just around me being useful. To stun him. To protect my, to protect me. Alright, well, that's pretty cool. Have I hit 20 yet? Oh. I can see why everybody's just purchasing these with their event medals. Just to level up as much as possible. I would be doing that if I felt like I had a good one. I'm assuming like anything else, though, they have diminishing returns. I'm kind of split on that. I feel like using the metals in the shop for the new thing, good in the short term, not good in the long term, because like, I can farm these. Yes, the drop rate is shit. Yes, you don't get many. Yes, it takes a long time. But the alternative, what's the alternative? Is this 20? Is this what 20 looks like? It must be. Wow. That is a lot of inner landmines. Just charging up, and that's a huge ring of protection. Do we want to draw another one? Yeah, we'll go draw another one. We'll call it after we draw this other one. I just wanted to see what it did. Alright, let's go ahead and draw one more. Chrono Sync. That's rare, at least, I guess. The important thing is, did this go to... Yes. Okay, so the issue is, this is not representative of how many you can actually hold. That's what I was really going for there. That's not representative of how many you can actually hold. So, I don't know. I really dislike how they did that. So, just let me know in the comments if you think I'm insane. I imagine we'll be saving up gems to do some draws here. And we'll just basically, it'll be like we're buying cards again. We'll just keep doing draws and do more draws. And, maybe I'll get some extra gems with the tournament. And we'll spend those. Obviously, this is going to put a big cramp on my research. I will only be using gems and research to kind of complete ones that are close, so I don't have to set a timer. So, definitely going to be a change there. Yeah, I apologize, but I'm really mystified by this update. I don't know what I should want to do. And I don't like that. And I am going to spend just this, get that super critical. But, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.